Hello, welcome back to Highlight Crafts. Welcome back to our final live hour of the day here on our live shopping shows. Now we might just have the one show left, but we've still got plenty of treats in store for you all at home. And this hour we're talking all things templates. Your physical templates, your SVG templates, we've got our trimmer, we've got our Pro Cut machine, we have got tons in store for you throughout the course of this 1 hour show, plus demonstrations galore as well. Now before we get into all these fabulous products, I will just introduce you to the team that we've got here for you tonight on a Thursday night, would you believe? It's nearly Friday already.
I know,
We
right?
are absolutely flying by. You might have heard that little voice in the corner of the room. That is our lovely Amanda. She's already busy prepping away. She's
Hello.
ready and raring, ready to go. She's sat in a little corner there. We've put her in a corner to keep her quiet. We've
That
also got our
never
lovely
happens.
Hannah on the cameras as well. Give us a wave. There she is. And we've got our lovely Amber, and we've got Snoopy Snoop, our favourite director. There he is, giving us a lovely little woof there. Definitely wasn't Amber.
Bless him.
Anyway,
Oh,
he's in charge of this
Snoop.
show, really, our little Snoop.
He is.
And of course, you guys at home, thank you so much for your company. We're going to have a fun show. We always have a fun show, especially at 6 o'clock. We might be a little bit doolally come this time of day, but it will be great fun, that is for certain. So make sure you get all those comments, all those questions in. Keep us company. Let us know what you're up to as well. Perhaps you've been outside during the day and you've come in for the evening, maybe sitting down to have your tea. Let us know what you've been doing throughout the day, and just let us know that you're with us for this show. Now, templates. We have got some cracking templates that are going to enable you to do all your different card shapes, your different shaped boxes, your fancy boxes, your lovely chocolate boxes, all with total and utter ease. All those measurements, all those score lines, those fold lines have all been thought about for you. So literally you've just got the fun bit of picking your papers, picking your embellishments and putting these beautiful projects together. Now we're going to start off with one of our latest launches of our card templates that we bring to you as part of our Craft Master range. And this is volume number 9, I do believe. Little birdie tells me volume 10 might be on its way. So now's the time to grab volume 9 before the next one comes along. So volume 9, you're going to get 4 different separate stencils. Now, your card shapes that you're going to get, I will actually show you on the SVG cutting file sheet just because it's a little bit easier that you can see all these templates. Now, these are all physical templates, so it is going to be your lovely, strong quality Mylar that these are made out of. You get all those cut lines, all those score lines marked, and making it very easy to cut, score and fold these designs. So first of all, we've got our house fold card, which is this little beauty here. This is really quite unusual, but it's a really fun card. For your new home cards, it could be a beach hut that you're making with this, it could be a birdhouse, but you've got almost like a gatefold design on the front, but it just opens out like so to give you that beautiful, almost like an interlocking mechanism at the bottom there, but really easy to do. Once you've got the templates, once you've done all your folding, your cutting, you can create these sorts of beautiful cards. So all fold flat for posting. So you'll get your physical template. We even mark on there where you're going to score, so you know exactly where those score lines are. Plus, if you go to the product page on the website, you'll find full instructions and diagrams as well, which just makes it even easier. So that's number 1 of 4. Number 2 is this fabulous little origami fold card, which is a really fun one that you can get creating with. It looks super intricate, but it's actually really easy to do once you've got your template. It tells you where all of those score lines are. You're going to score along those, and it just sort of concertinas inwards to give you that lovely design. And of course, if you want to pop a little belly band onto there to keep it nice and secure, you've got that option to do that as well. That's just half of this collection. And then we move on to our fabulous tunnel card, which is a really useful one to have in your stash for all those 2 Red Robin dies, for all those dies and stamps where you want to start to build scenes with real depth and dimension, but will still fold flat for posting. It's a brilliant card shape, but a really easy one to put together once the measurements have been taken care of for you, and it's nice and large size as well. All these templates fit your A4 cardstock. They're around about that A4 size exactly, which is brilliant, making it super easy. You don't need your large piece of card. Your A4 cardstock is perfect for every single one of these. And then your final of your collection of 4 is your fabulous tricorn fold card. Now there's a few different ways you can fold this together. We've done something a little bit different with this one here, but I will show you the sort of traditional way of popping this one together. This is one of the few where you just need to do a little bit of gluing So down that centre section there, you just glue that section and it's going to fold together beautifully, just like so, giving you something really quite unusual. But once again, it's going to fold flat for posting, which is brilliant. So all 4 of those templates, you can be reusing these time and time again. As long as you look after them, they will last you pretty much a lifetime. So you've got years and years to look forward to of all these beautiful, really creative card shapes. And your price on those for all 4 is just $14.99. That's before your club discount, which is brilliant. You're looking at less than £4 for one of these, which is fabulous value. Now that's your more physical template side of things. If you are a Scan and Cut user, we do have something for you as well. We like to offer options for sort of different styles of crafting. I know personally I absolutely love a physical template. I think there's something really satisfying, really quite almost like back to basics crafting about a template. But I know, for example, Mel absolutely loves a Scan and Cut, so she'd be lapping these templates up. And it's up to you guys at home, whatever is going to work best for you. So if you prefer the Scan and Cut side of things, we do have that option for you. This does, of course, give you that ability to resize. If you want these in slightly different sizes, you do have the ability to do that with your Scan and Cut, which just gives you a few more options if that's the way you want to go. But once again, you're getting exactly the same with your house fold card, your origami fold card, your tunnel card, and your tricorn fold card as well. That is a brilliant price there. $9.99 for 4 SVG cutting files that once again will last you a lifetime. Once you've got that download, you have got it. To resize, to do all your different effects, using all your different cardstocks, you have got that literally at your fingertips. And the added bonus as well is that is totally instant. So by the time we get over to a mandating demo, you could be crafting along in real time. No postage to pay, no waiting for the postman, eagerly anticipating your purchase. You will get this straight away, ready to get creating with. It is brilliant. I always think if you're in a little bit of a crafty rut, which let's be honest, we all do from time to time, if you're not quite sure what to create, you're not quite sure what your next project is going to look like, just simply by varying up your card base, by varying up the way you're going to fold and manipulate that cardstock, gives you almost like you're crafting a little bit of a lease of life. It gives you that little bit of something different, those different surfaces, those different folds to decorate, which can really start to kickstart your creativity. So it's brilliant to have all these different card shapes in your crafty stash to get creating with. So if you want to go for your SVGs, that is shop template. You're going to get all 4 for $9.99. And please don't forget as well, that is before your club discount. I've realised I've not even told you how to shop yet. I've got so carried away. I've introduced the team. It was Snoop that's done it. I introduced all the team. I totally forgot to tell you how to shop. Well, blame Snoop. Sorry, Snoop. If you are new to us, or perhaps you watch every day, you just need a little bit of a reminder. We all do from time to time. How do you shop with us here at Highlight Crafts? Well, don't worry. It's super, super easy. So there's a few different ways that you can watch us. You could be watching on our website, or YouTube, or Facebook, or our Instagram page. Now, if you're watching over on Facebook or on Instagram, you can actually watch and shop at the very same time. Brilliant. You're not going to miss anything at all. You don't even need to exit that show that you're watching. You can do it at the same time in the same place. So every item that we go through, and I know we've already done a few already, I do apologise, every single item will have an item code. Now into that comments box, exactly the same place where you'll say hello to us and type all your messages or questions. Just pop the word shop followed by whatever that code might be. For example, shop template is the one that we've just had a little look at. Write that into that comments box, and then all that will happen is we will send you a message directly into your inbox. That message on it will have a link. Just click through that link, and that link will take you over to our website at highlightcrafts.com. You'll then see that item or items. Of course, you could be going for quite a few goodies on this show. They'll be all ready and waiting for you in your basket. Now, before you check out, please do make sure, a couple of things that I need to tell you. Please do make sure you log into your Club Highlight account. If you're not already a member, please, please, please do sign up. It is a brilliant club. It's totally free to join. There's no subscription fees down the line. It's not one of them where, oh, it's free for a week and next thing you know, it starts a subscription. None of that whatsoever. It's totally free to join and be a member. You are going to get savings on every single order you make, not just your first purchase, not just your full price items, but every single purchase. You'll also get free postage and package on every single order over £35 or more. And as if that wasn't enough in itself, you will actually be earning points on every order you make. So every time you're ordering, you will be accumulating those points. Those points can actually be used against future purchases to actually get money off, which is brilliant. Especially if you're looking at something like, for example, the Scan and Cut, you can actually take even more money off that by redeeming those points. It's a fabulous club. So get yourself logged in or signed up. Then we always say, do have a little bit of a peruse of the website, especially if you start just below that £35 mark. If you're thinking, oh, I need a little bit of something extra just to tip me over into my free postage, have a little look around the website. There's tons to explore on there, especially on that outlet section, and you might just bag yourself an absolute bargain. Then when you're ready to check out, you can do so, and your goodies will be with you in literally a matter of days. Now, if you do prefer to watch on the website, you can shop that way as well. You'll see next to whatever show you're watching, all those products will start to scroll on through. Click on the ones that you want to go for, add them to your basket, get yourself logged in, peruse the website, and then you can get yourself checked out. Right, I know it was a little bit late, but finally, we've told you how to shop. Phew, better late than never, eh? So if you do want to shop, then do get those items added and get them checked out, because they're not yours until you do check out those baskets. Now, that is volume 9 of your card shapes. We do have some gift boxes and bags which are absolutely fabulous. I love these. And these are the sorts of creations that are really difficult to work out all the angles. To do it once would be a nightmare. To do it twice, you've got no chance, quite frankly. Well, I certainly wouldn't. So these are going to be brilliant to give you those perfect gift boxes and gift bags every single time you create them. Now, once again, you're going to get 4 separate stencils here. All physical stencils, all being cut from Mylar, all being marked with your score lines, and it's even telling you once again exactly where you need to score. And if there are holes that you're going to be tying your thread or ribbon through, we even mark those on there for you as well, which is fabulous. Now, we'll start off with this top one here, which is your chocolate box template. Now, this is brilliant. So this is just being done from our white card, but of course you could be using all your lovely fancy cardstocks, all your pattern paper, all those lovely downloads that you've been printed off. You could of course be using those to create your boxes as well. But it gives you that lovely hinge box there. The sides just fold in, and you've got that little circle cut out, which just gives you that lovely, really professional look and feel on the front there. So that's number 1 of your 4 designs. Our next box here is your really cute little pencil case. So this is a lovely, long, thin box. Of course, if you're someone that, there's a few people in this room that like the pens. Blimey me, we're a bunch of pen snobs in here. Hannah's putting her hand up. I know Amanda's nodding, and I certainly am. We would love this. Stash full of some of our favourite pens. We would be delighted with that as a gift. And I know so many of you watching at home love your pens as well. It's going to make a brilliant gift by using all those lovely papers, all those lovely cards, and filling it with things like your pens. Or of course you could be using it for yourself as storage. It doesn't necessarily just have to be a box for gifting. It could be a box for storage within the home as well. But once again, you've got your template with all those markings. It's even telling you the finished size of that finished box on the front there, which just makes it really easy, especially if you're thinking about the size when it's finished, whether it's going to fit a certain item. That just makes it that little bit easier. So that's your second of your boxes. Then we move on to our 2 bags, which are included as part of the collection here. We have this
Rude. Calling me a bag.
I said to you. I did say
Moving
2
on
bags.
to our 2 bags.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I did say this show could be a bit chaotic. I do apologise.
Bless
I'll
you.
be more careful
Sorry,
what
Lily.
I say next time.
Sorry, Lily.
Moving on to our
I
2
just couldn't
bags.
resist that one. Couldn't resist.
Oh dear. I hope that
Nice.
gave you guys at home a little giggle as well on this
Honestly.
Thursday evening. So first of all, you've got this lovely handbag style gift bag. Now this is lovely. You've got all of those angles have been worked out for you, all those tabs where you're going to be adding your adhesive to. It's all being calculated. So it's going to be very easy just to draw around the edge, add in all those score lines, punch your holes, and you're going to end up with something as dinky and super, super cute as that. Now, I have to say, I do love a handbag. So can you imagine, anyone that's like me, that you know loves their handbags, can you imagine doing that? Personalised to their favourite handbag.
Yeah.
For me, it'd probably be pink and glittery, knowing what I'm like. But can you imagine personalising it to their favourite colours, their favourite design? I know, you wouldn't have thought, would you?
No, I don't.
I do hide it well.
I don't know how we would get you
Well,
your pink and glitter. Really?
I know. I do keep it quite under the radar.
You've still got your ears on.
Oh, yeah, she has, hasn't she? Has anyone else noticed that? Has any comments come through about that?
Oh, yeah. We did a bit of Christmas filming earlier. And I've still got my reindeer antlers on. Well spotted, Anna. I'm leaving them on now.
Well,
I think it must be something about bad luck if you take them off in the middle of a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave them.
looks like it's Christmas then. Christmas
Leave 'em.
came early. There we go. Who knew? Anyway, back to gift bags. These would be amazing for Christmas gifts though, wouldn't they? Absolutely fabulous. And of course, if you want to add a little strap, I'd just be taking either a thin strip of your cardstock or your ribbon. I'd be just gluing it under that little section there, and then you've got that lovely strap just to finish it off. Or of course, you can thread it through those holes if you choose to use those. But of course, with it being a template, if you don't want to punch those holes, there's nothing that's stopping you from leaving those off. So that is the first of your bags. And then we move on to our second bag, which is our lovely, slightly longer, I suppose, slightly deeper gift bag. It's kind of like your classic gift bag shape. All those score lines marked on there for you, all your little holes. You can be punching your twines, your ribbons through there. This is a real essential to have in your crafty stash, the sort of design that you will be using day in, day out, year in, year out for Christmas, for Easter bags, for Halloween, for your little treat bags for trick-or-treating. That is a must-have in your stash, which is brilliant. So all four of those, you have got 2 of your boxes, 2 of your gift bags for $17.99, which is incredible, even before that club discount comes off. And that one is Shop Collection. Now, recap box again, Amber, what? The chocolate box. Now, I think somebody's asked what size is it?
That can be my first demo.
So on the packaging, it will actually tell you, first of all, the stencil size, which is going to tell you exactly how big your piece of cardstock needs to be, which is brilliant. And then the finished size is 128 millimetres by 87 by 38. That's the size that is going to make that chocolate box. But of course, any more questions, let us know. Right, before we get over to Amanda, I think, have we got an SVG version of that one or not? Yes. We have? Oh, that's a bit exciting. Could make these big. So if you've got your 12 by 24 inch mark, this could be a much bigger gift bag. That'd be rather exciting, wouldn't it? Oh wow, you're getting all 4 for $13.99. That, if you're a Scan and Cut user and you've not already got this, this is a must-have. Shop Digital will get you all 4. Of course, you can take them into Canvas Workspace if that's what you want to do. If you want to further manipulate them and add all those apertures and that sort of thing, you can absolutely be doing that. But for $13.99, you can't go far wrong, can you? Shop Digital to go for those 4. Now, before we get over to Amanda, I've realised I've not said hello to anyone. I seem to be forgetting an awful lot tonight, don't I? This is not going well. Anything could happen in the last 40 minutes. I do apologise. I'm going to say it's been a long day, but it's not. It seems to have absolutely flown by. So I don't know what the reason is. I do apologise. We'll get through this together one way or another. So we've got joining us. We have got Barbara's in, Lorraine's in, Daphne's in. Oh, Daphne says, hello, back from eye appointment. Eyes still fuzzy. Oh, Daphne, well, hope you're feeling better soon. Hopefully you can just about see us, or maybe not, who knows. Barbara's in. We have got Crafty Lou saying good evening. Jonathan's in, Tracy's in, Snowy's in, Mrs H 999. We have got Elaine's in, Veronica's in, Bonnie's in, from Michigan. Ooh, how exciting.
Is that behind or in front of us?
Maybe behind. Yeah, US is behind.
So is it early? Are you with us first thing? Are you having breakfast, Bonnie?
Probably afternoon, I would have thought.
Oh, afternoon.
Well, Michigan is there. That's America.
In the middle?
You can see geography is our strong point here.
Not at all. In any way, shape or form.
Michigan's got little lakes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is it breakfast? Is it
Bonnie, can you just tell us what time it is, please?
Just tell us what
can you
you're
just
having at the
end this whole
minute?
saga, because as if I wasn't confused enough as it was already, my head's just gone at this point. So please let us know. I thought to do us a big favour. Right, we've got Lisa's in.
Send help.
We've got Ria in. Don't make me laugh, it'll make me cough and I'll have no voice left. That won't be good. It might be good for you guys at home, who knows. Carol's in. We have got Yvonne's in. Sharon's in. Gosh, lots of you in there this evening. Jenny's in. Diane's in.
Blimey.
Gosh.
We've got a family full.
We've got a room full this evening.
We've got a house full. We have. 1 o'clock.
Lunchtime.
Oh.
Lunchtime.
Oh, shall I tell you who's joined us? She's hot-footed home, this lovely lady.
June.
It's our June. Hello, June.
Hi, darling.
She's just up the road. She was in earlier. And Lisa is in as well. Righto. Let's hope you're more successful with your demo than I've been the start of this show. Can't be much worse. We hope.
Who knows?
Thrown down the gauntlet there.
Family, pull up a seat. Come and
Who am I?
join us. That's all right. Let's keep the kids away from the telly. Hello, everybody. So, these templates. Now, like we've said, we're on series number 9. Number 10 is in the works already. The joy and the thing I love about the templates is going back to the basics, okay? And as Lily suggested, using these again and again and again. But the thing that's the biggie to me is the value, okay? Now, I'm going to suggest to you, if we brought you this as a set of dies, because there are mats and... Shall I move further away? Yeah. There are mats and layers. There's a printable with this that gives you the right size of the mats and layers. You print it out 2 or 3 times and cut your mats and layers as your templates, all right? You do get that as well. And there are also pre-papers and things as well if you want them. But of course, how many papers do we bring you at the minute? You've got so many to be working with. Now, like I said, it's the value. If we were to bring this as an A4 die set with the mats and layers, etc., does it work at about £5 a go?
Those ones?
Roughly.
Less.
Yeah, it's less than £5 per one. When was the last time you guys out there bought an A4 set of card-shaped dies with mats and layers for under a £5? I don't think any of us have. I know I haven't. Absolutely not. And then when you've got an A4, one of these, you need an A4 machine. We do have the Pro Cut on the show today. But if you're just starting out on your crafty journey, you've come across this card making malarkey and you're thinking, what is it all about? This is an incredible way for beginners and, those of us that are actually used to using our dies, because sometimes it's just nice to go back to the basics. Our lovely Hannah and myself are on our journaling journeys, aren't we? And to actually physically work with card and tape and glue and things in your hands rather than running it through a machine. I'm not saying there's anything, but it's a different kind of crafting. The sense of achievement to me is greater as well. So this is your box template, and we've had a few questions about going through the box template. Now, I've got one of our sheets of A4 250 GSM cardstock, okay? Our lovely Amber will pop it up on the screen if you're wanting to purchase this. This is what I do like to make the card blanks out of, and also the gift boxes, etc. So what I've actually done, upon your physical stencil, it tells you where your score lines are, okay? So when you've got a groove like this, a lot of the time it's going to be a score line. When you've got an outside edge, you're going to draw around all of your edges like this. Then you're going to take a score tool. Now, one of the pieces of equipment just so happens that comes with your Pro Cut, if you wanted one, is your grey mat, okay? And it's got just enough density for you to be able to go in where the score lines are and actually score. In fact, could you pass me the score tool out of the 5-in-1 trimmer?
Amazingly, this one's actually got one in. I wonder if this is where my one went. Yeah, I lost 2 of these,
2 scoring tools?
Yeah. Talking of something though, Amanda, we lost something earlier. Guess what I found down here? So we were talking earlier, where's
the glitter?
Our big box of glitter gone?
We found it.
Where has the big box of glitter gone?
We found it.
Here. We do like our glitter here at Highlight Crafts,
We do.
in case you're wondering.
And we've been working on Christmas, if
we
you haven't
have.
realised. So use your scoring out of your 5-in-1. And what I tend to do is I tend to work methodically, okay? So I've gone across. Yeah, I do actually when I'm doing... if I don't, Hannah, I'll come to fold it and score it, and I ain't got all the lines. So I have to work in order. Yeah. So then I would do these 2, Okay.
The good thing is though, because I do that all the time, Amanda, I miss some out. Because it's a template, you can just
Put it
line
back on.
it back over the top.
It's really easy to pop it back on, absolutely. So I'm going to score, and again, you get your tool in your 5-in-1 trimmer, which makes everything ridiculously easy. Now, I've scored already, so I've gone round everything. I'm taking my template away, okay? That's now yours forever. You can keep it. Now we're just going to do a bit of cutting. Now, again, I tend to do things with glasses on. Look, I even came with my Christmas green glasses on today.
Oh, gosh.
Because I knew we were doing Christmas crafting. So I tend to go I cut and then make sure I finish the whole thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, if you've drawn it round it, you will cut along the line, okay? And you just snip into all of this, cutting everything away. And I tend to do it like this because if I don't, I forget one of them. So let's cut all of these into all of this. And it's so easy to work with this. And how lovely is it? It's quite, I want to say the chilling.
Yeah,
You just
it is.
chill a little bit. So I'm going to cut round the thumb,
Round
a
the
little
thumb.
thumb piece where you're going to open in. It's the little opener. Now, one of the things that would be lovely to do with this, if you don't want to cut that little element out, just draw a straight line against it, and you could put a hole in it and tie it with a piece of ribbon. Or have a piece of ribbon running a whole the way around it. Underneath your mat layer, if you sandwich the ribbon, capture the ribbon underneath your mat layer and tie it with ribbon as well, which would look beautiful. As well as doing all of that, you can use your magnets. So if you've got a magnet close, you can still use that, because even though we're going to close it, if you want to change the close on this, you're just going to snip those two pieces off and it would be a snapshot close instead.
We've got a question coming in, Amanda.
Question.
What is it, Amber? Go on.
With the SVG boxes and bags, would they go small enough for a Christmas table chocolate?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yep, they are going to go small enough.
Just repeat the question, just in case I'm not.
Sorry, I know Amber's not mic'd up. So the question was, would these boxes be small enough to go on your festive table for little advent chocolates? Yes, they would. Absolutely, they would. That would be a lovely thing to have. Is that instead of like crackers and things like that? And also, you could make this smaller and have little advents.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can do a whole advent calendar.
Yeah, the only thing when you're making them small, you have to think about a little bit is the size of your tabs, because obviously you want it big enough that you can get some tape on. Now, I know we do quite small, sorry, look, I'm miles away here. I'm here. I know we do quite thin red liner tape, but you just want to make sure you've got enough of a tab that you can get that nice adhesion between the layers. But if you're not quite sure, what I'd say is I'd resize it. I'd cut it for, some of that card that we have that we're probably never going to use for anything nice. I'd cut it from that, have a little bit of a test to play around. Yep. And you can see sort of how far you can push it in terms of resizing. But that's only the real thing you need to bear in mind is the size of your tabs. That's the key bit.
It is exactly that. Is just be aware of your actual tab size. So all I've done, I've drawn around it, remember. I've scored it. And now I've chopped off and cut around all the pieces I need to cut off, okay? Like so. And again, there's no difficult shapes. All the lines were straight cut lines, okay? So now I'm going to sweep all of that to one side. Excuse me. And now I'm going to start folding on the score lines. And now, again, I do this methodically. So that is my first one.
Oh dear, it's catching, isn't it?
What's going on? We're all having a go.
Oh dear, it's like a chorus, isn't it?
Goodness me.
And not a nice one. Do apologise, guys at home.
Yeah, sorry everybody. I think I've got the tickle that
I've got.
because you've been sat opposite me, haven't you?
I have, yeah. It's not good.
Now, again, I'm just doing all the same score lines. That way, and you can see how beautifully the cardstock folds. Once you've actually put that score line in, it folds beautifully. So now I'm going to go the other way, okay, and bring all of this in. Now, if you want to, you can reinforce your score lines with your folder scoring tool that is in your 5-in-1. Let's go one more. Now, what we're trying to do is we need to create the base of the box. We're going to forget what's happening up there for the time being because that's the lid. Now, you can use your wet glue, you can use your tape, whatever medium of sticking this you want to use, absolutely use it, okay? I'm just going to suggest that if you're using red liner, just be careful. Now, one of the things I like to do if I'm using glue, I'll actually put glue on all of the tabs and I'll leave it for a few seconds to start going off, because that then eliminates me having to sit holding the tab for like a few minutes. I know it's seconds really in reality, but when you sat there, you're waiting for it. So I put glue on everything. When I glue the tabs, I make sure when I've put the glue on, I put my finger on and I spread it on in fact, we'll do that with the glue. I was going to do it with tape, but let's do it with the glue so you can all see. Now, with the bookbinding glue, which is my favourite glue and my glue of choice that I love, I use my finger and I spread it out like so. That way I know I've got it on all the elements and I move on, okay? In fact, that I put on that has done 2 of my tabs. Now it's done 3.
Great question coming in here from Penny. Penny says, can I just ask what GSM card to use? Great question there, Penny.
Right, Penny, okay. It's entirely what you would like or what you've got in your stash. Mainly because when you add the mats and layers to it, it actually becomes quite a substantially rigid box, okay? At the moment, I'm working with R250 and I'm just using white cardstock. So now what I've done is I'm going to fold up that edge, fold that in, and I'm bringing that edge there like that, okay? Letting that meet up. When you use your wet glue, you've got enough time, even when you've got a good grab, to actually manipulate it. The next one, fold that in, make a nice corner so it meets, okay? The next one again, bring this in and make a really nice corner, like so. Bring it right to the edge, and again, make sure it's like that. And can you see now the glue is actually grabbing? Because I've let it go tacky for a little bit, I haven't got to sit and wait for it. And then the final one along that edge like so. And I'm using my finger on the inside to assist that positioning and then bringing it right up to the edge, okay, like so, and just helping it a little bit. Now that is the premise of the base of the box. How easy is that? Now, if you wanted to, now at this point, we can change it all up, okay? Which again, I love about the templates that we've got. Now, you can cut all the way down both sides of these and take these flaps off, okay? Then instead of cutting the little notch, you could have had a straight edge. And then you've got a clasp, okay? It will close. But then, now imagine, now you know the little, Quirky Bird tins. We've just made one out of card, okay? So you can cut down these edges, but you've not stopped there because it's not a metal tin. Now you can make apertures in here. So you've got an aperture. You can now put acetate or whatever you want in here. You can build up the aperture so you make a scene, and then you've got a scene within your box that you'll then open and open it up. So it's not just a chocolate box, this. It's got lots of different variations of working with it, just by either making a couple of extra snips or not, okay? But you can actually make it into a chocolate box. So we'll carry on because obviously some of you out there wanted to know. So now again, with the tabs, you've now got these 2 tabs, which is for your closing, for your lid, like so. A little bit of glue. Just going to put a bit on that side with my finger. I tend to fold the tab down so then I don't transfer the glue onto the lid. If I leave it like that and spread it out, I'm more risk to actually get glue over here. So I'm going to fold the little tab down like so and like tap it to spread it out like this. You know now what you're all in your heads when I've said tap it.
Tap to unwrap.
There we go.
Glad it wasn't just me thinking that.
No, we all do it because at the moment I've got my antlers on. Yeah, Christmas is coming. The geese is getting fats. Just saying. I can't wait. So, and then again, support it underneath. Bring the straight edge to the tab. And if you do get a little bit of glue seepage, that's all right. Just wipe it away. So now we've made the whole of the base of the box. We've got the top. Now, when you're folding it, when it comes down, make sure your two sides are on the outside edge, okay, like so, because otherwise they're going to get trapped inside. And you close the lid. That's how easy it is. And it's been engineered. Our lovely Becky that does these stencils, oh my days, when I was testing it with her, I said, I ring, she's upstairs, I ring her, I say, Becky, you know that, could you just, and she goes, right, and it's right, okay. And then I said, actually, can you just put a thumb thing in so we can open it? And that's how the process is. We start off with a basic design and then we move forward by making it and keep making it until one of us that's like say, right, no, that's perfect. It's usable. It's actually got, it's easy to create. And that's how you make your chocolate box. But it's not just a chocolate box. Remember, once you cut some extra pieces off, it can be a lovely little journal box, okay? It can be anything that you want it to be box-wise. So it could be a book as well. So there's so much more that you can do when you've got your templates. Now, again, the price, oh my days, four different versions of A4 card shapes are all coming to you for $13.99. That's incredible. That's like, what? Something like you would not get that anywhere else. You do get your mats and layers. So when you get this, you do get access to the download for your mats and layers or your template that you're going to cut for your mats and layers. But again, it's really easy. It's a square and oblongs. All you've got to do is measure them and cut them yourself. How easy is that? And you can also then, why don't you line it inside with vellums and all those other different lovely things. So that is how you make the chocolate box. How cute is that?
Super easy though.
Super easy.
Super easy. And that's just one of the 4 designs that you're getting as part of this collection. We do have something for everyone, whether you prefer your physical templates like we've just seen in action there with Amanda, or whether you're a bit of a scan and cut user and you'd rather have these in SVG format. We've got something for both camps. But if you want to go for the physical stencils, the details for that one are, drum roll please, it's on its way, Shop Collection, and that's $17.99 before your club discount. Or if you do want to go for your SVG cutting files, they are Shop Box, oh no, Shop Digital, there you go, Shop Digital, and that will bring to you your lovely little handbag box. It will bring to you your gift bag, your lovely little pencil case, and the one we've just seen in action there, our chocolate box, which is fabulous. Now, volume 9, I'm trying to think how long ago it was we launched this, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that. It's a fantastic collection, the latest in our anthology of our card shapes that we bring to you as part of our Craft Master range. And you've got 4 stunning designs as part of this collection. So if you want to go for your physical ones, it is Shop Stencil, $14.99. We'll bring to you all 4. First one being your lovely little housefold card, which fits together a little bit like a gatefold on the front there. You've got those interlocking elements, but it will all fold down flat, ready to go in an envelope just like so. Then we move on to our lovely origami fold card, which just folds together in that gorgeous, really decorative arrangement that you can see there, but opens out so you can have your verses, your toppers, your sentiments in the centre, or even a little hidden message, which would be lovely. Then we move on to our tunnel card, which is one of those card styles that we use time and time again. You'll see this sort of style of card an awful lot on our samples here at Highlight Craft because it's brilliant for building your scenes. You can have all your detail, all your background in that bottom section. You can build up those layers, all your foliage, all your lovely little characters can all be built within that fabulous scene. It's all about telling those stories, and that card shape is going to be ideal for doing just that. And then finally we have our fabulous tricorn fold card, which is one of the few which you're going to add a little bit of your glue to, and it's going to give you that lovely 3D design, which once again will all fold flat for posting. So all 4 of those. Shop stencil is $14.99, or if you prefer the digital side of things, we do have your SVG cutting files. Once again, all 4 of those shapes. I do believe you get your mats and layers included on this one as well in your digital format, and that one is shop template, just $9.99. Now perhaps you're brand new to crafting, or if you're anything like me and can never get enough of your papers, we do have a few which are going to go perfectly alongside this collection. Now these are the papers, I do believe you get them also in matte and layer forms. You can either cut them by hand if you're going to use your template, or of course you can use them alongside your scan and cut, but they're all in these beautiful, really spring, summer sort of colour tones with those lovely blues, purples, peaches, and your pinks in there with those lovely florals for $7.99. And it is that lovely artwork that's been designed specifically for your volume 9 of your templates, whether it's going to be the SVGs that you're using or your physical templates. They are brilliant, and it's just going to give you those mats and layers and the papers which will coordinate perfectly. $7.99 for that one. Great just to add into your basket with your templates, and with it being digital, there's no postage to pay either. Now next up, where are we going to go to next? Pictionary. Is it me first or Amanda? Only one. Do you want to do it or shall I?
Lily can do it.
Right, okay. What's it going to be? I dread to think. I dread to think. Move this around a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Platypus. I wouldn't even know what one looks like. Thank goodness it's not that.
Can anybody spell that?
I can spell it, but I can't draw it. Oh, nice.
My favourite.
Can still see my drawing from yesterday. It's not ideal, is it?
What, your Silver Surfer?
Yeah, oh gosh, that was horrendous, Amanda. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, this. Gosh, I've not eaten this in a long time. I can't think what it looks like. This could be anything, this, couldn't it? Guys at home, please get your thinking caps on, because this is not... In my mind, it seems so much easier.
Yeah. What?
Oh, I've got an idea. This might make it even worse.
What?
Blue roll.
Loo roll, actually.
That's
yeah,
exactly what I thought it was. I thought
Loo
we'd gone
roll?
loo roll.
Oh,
Bathroom?
dear.
Is it bathroom? Is it a sponge, a toilet roll?
No.
And
What's that?
Yeah.
Why does it say yum if it's a toilet roll? That's a little bit... No. I can't say I'm surprised. Can we give them a slight clue?
We've got tape.
Tape.
Drumsticks.
No.
S'mores.
Schmores. No. All I'm seeing is toilet. Yeah, but it's still got a toilet roll. So you've got your toilet roll, your cotton wool.
What's the cotton wool meant to...
That it's your
Ah.
cotton wool or your soap. It's the foam on top of your loofah sponge.
Who's eating their toilet roll? Because I can't say I am. I mean, I'm not that hungry. So, does anyone know what that is? I thought that was quite a good idea. Clearly not. It made sense in my mind anyway. Oh dear. Oh, 16.
Hey!
Oh, that's not too bad. I can live with that. I can live with that.
dear.
Diarrhea originally with the loo roll.
I'm not going to repeat that, but that's hilarious. If you did hear that.
Oh dear.
But yeah,
Oh.
that's so funny.
Mrs. H999, you've got the right country for the flag.
Woo!
What do they eat there? Okay. Right, what's next? What should we go on
That's
to
so
next?
funny.
Should we quickly show you the
That's
pure print?
so
Because we haven't
funny.
shown you this in the demonstration, and this is brilliant. Now, of course, this is going to be great for all of your printing. All of those reflections that you're printing, all your charismas, all your backing papers, it's going to give you that beautiful, crisp, really clear representation of all those beautiful colours. So if you ever find you've got perhaps a download and it looks absolutely beautiful on your computer screen, but when you go to print it onto something like your copy paper, it never looks as good as it did on the computer screen. It's not your printer, it's not the download file itself, it's the cardstock that you're printing onto. It's even more important than the printer. You could be using, like we do in the office, a home, dare I say, cheap home printer. As long as you've got the right cardstock, you're going to get those fabulous, almost like true to life, almost like, I'm trying to think the best way to put it, the way that the artwork has been designed to look. You're going to get that best representation using the right cardstock. Now this is your pure print. Now this is the one that you can use on your Scan and Cut. So if you love your Scan and Cut, your premium pure print, the Scan and Cut loves it too much and it gets stuck to the mat. So that's a no-go zone. But this one, and I hate calling it regular pure print, but you know what I mean. Your pure print is going to be ideal for your Scan and Cut. So it's great for your printing. It's also brilliant if you're anything like me and you love colouring with your alcohol pens. This is brilliant. It's got a slightly longer fibre compared to our premium pure print. And that means you've got that time to blend all those shades together to get those lovely shaded and blended results. So great for your alcohol pens. And also, with it being 250 GSM, it's great for your matting and layering, for your stamping, your die cutting, your embossing, your card bases. So all these templates, brilliant. Your boxes, your gift bags, it is a must-have. And 75 sheets there for $12.99 of quality cardstock. That is one of those that's always got to be in your stash. You've got to, if you work the way that I do, you've got to have one that you're using, then at least one in reserve. At home, in my craft room, I have a shelf that's all the reserve cardstock. So there's never any panic station.
Just in case.
Just in case.
It's the just in case.
You've got to have one of them because you do not want to run out of this stuff. We struggle to keep it in stock because you guys are the same. You never want to run out of it. So when we've got it in, make sure you've got plenty in stock and you'll never be without. Shop Pure 75 sheets for £12.99. Oh, Amber's got her hand up.
Mandy said, what paper setting do you set on the printer for premium pure print?
Just your normal. So you don't need, you could click on your best quality if you wanted to. Sorry?
Repeat the question.
Oh yeah, repeat the question. Sorry, because Amber's asking us. So was it Mandy?
Yes.
Lovely, Mandy. Thank you, darling, for sending this question in. And a really good question because not many people would actually know. Now, the only time generally we tell you to change your printer settings is if it's on the glossy. Okay? Normally, any other is maybe best. If you've got a best, click on that on your best quality. But generally, well, when we're talking about the paper for your printer settings, the only time we tell you to change it is if it's glossy. If we've got something really glossy, like some of our decoupage paper and things like that, or the glossy paper or the sticker sheets, we do tell you to change that to your photo glossy quality. Okay? You don't need to do that with this particular one. Like I say, if you've got a best or a pro, you can click on those, but it's not going to make a massive amount of difference because at the end of the day, and I was like you, I was sat at home, Mandy, and I'm thinking, is it really? Is it really? Can I get that? It is all about the paper. Honestly,
It really is.
and on heart, it isn't your printer. It is your paper. Absolutely, every time. And you'll see that even if you do it in black scale, no colour. You print it on photocopy paper and then you take a sheet of the pure print or the premium pure print and print it again, and you will see just how sharp and different that is because it is all about the paper.
Yeah, it's night and day. It
really is night and day. So I've got a couple of templates ready because we've not got very long left. So I've gone with a little house card Because some of them, you don't have to do very much cutting at
Oh, no.
all. They've all been designed that they fit onto an A4 sheet of cardstock, which is brilliant. So this one, I popped it on, drew down the side because you don't need this bit, cut that off in a straight line. I've gone and done my score lines, and all I'm going to do now is fold my score lines. And again, I do tend to work quite methodically, okay, like so. And then here you've got these two pieces, okay, so that folds inside, folds that way, sorry guys. Then you've got your little side pieces, so I just tease that and I tease there, okay, so I've made myself that point. It's almost like, it's like folding an aeroplane.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Loved doing that as a kid, making paper aeroplanes. How good's that? I didn't use it out of this kind of cardstock
Oh,
though.
no.
Okay, so now you've got those elements. Just show me what the actual one is, because you can fold it in different ways.
There
So
you
we've
go.
got where we fold it at the front. Okay, lovely. So that I'm going to squeeze in at the front, because I've already done that piece. I'm making it look much harder than it actually is.
And just to remind you all as well at home, if you are brand new to perhaps your specialist card shapes and you're thinking, oh,
There we go.
I'm not quite sure which way will fold which way, if you go to the product page on the website, there are full instructions. Alongside the instructions, it has a diagram. And the fabulous thing about the
Does have a
diagram
diagram.
is it tells you which every single score line, whether it's valley or mountain.
There
So
it
what
is.
I did with my template is I marked on there with a permanent marker next to every single score line, either an M for mountain or a V for valley. So it's all on the template, makes it even easier.
So I'm going to go, I'm making it look much harder than it actually is, everybody. And do you know, it's, I come on here and do this, and it's like, well, you designed this, kid. What are you doing? See?
The one fold and it just folds into place, doesn't it?
What was I doing?
I don't know what.
Goodness knows.
Goodness gracious me. Look at that. Oh, my word. Faffing is what I was doing. Faffing. Okay. But how cool is that as it stands up? Okay. Now, you can actually, and I love this, about this, it can be a kimono. Okay. Or
Ooh.
it can be a shirt. So if you just do a trim from, let me show you on this, from there to there, and you measure along there and cut that off, it's then your shirt collar
It is.
front.
I tell you what else it could
Okay,
be
so
that I've just
okay.
seen now. It could be a
This is
tent. Could be a tent.
A tent,
Camping tent.
camping tent,
Can anyone else see that, or is that just me?
tent.
There's a Pokemon that looks like that.
Well, yeah.
Pokemon that looks like that. So how easy is that? So when you start working with your templates, look at what you actually, what it looks like, and you'll go, hang on a minute, I can change this just by making a few snips. Okay, so that's that one. And so, like I say, some of them you don't even have to, you just fold and score. Now this one, again, is one of those where you literally just make your piece of cardstock a little bit shorter. Okay, we're going to cut down that edge where I've drawn the edge, like so, just like that. I suppose I could really have used my trimmer, couldn't I? And then again, I repeat the process, and I'm looking at my mountain and my valleys. So I believe that's one. That goes that way. That goes that way.
We've only got about 2 minutes left on the show. Absolutely flown by. Thank you so much to all of you for your company. Just want to remind you, anything that's in your baskets, please do get them checked out. What have you done?
I speeded crafted. Quick.
Quick.
Got 2 minutes.
Well, less than now. About a minute and a half at this rate.
No, stop.
Oh, yeah, keep getting your guesses in for my wonderful piece of art. That's one way of putting it. Diarrhea. I can't believe somebody said that.
Toilet roll. Bathroom.
No, it's not a toilet roll.
That's
Not,
how
not
we
my
do it.
finest hour, that.
You see, that's why we do the making,
Oh,
not
yeah.
the drawing. Just saying. So, again, you'd spend a lot more time on this. Like so. And that one. And that one. And you fold that in like that. you use your doodad like that, and then the instructions are that you glue this middle piece and then it stands up like that. Okay?
Brilliant.
Ta-da! Just like that, because it's your tri-point. Yeah? So, take your time over when you're folding them up so you don't do that. Thank you for everybody's company.
Thank you. Should we choose the winner?
Yes.
I think we ought to. Did
Shall we
anybody
tell
get it?
everybody what the toilet roll was?
It was sushi. So the thing on the top right was the Japanese flag. There you go. Oh, June! Yay! Oh, congratulations
she'll be
to our
absolutely thrilled with that.
Oh, bless
Yeah,
our
you-
June.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
absolutely
How many
fantastic.
points are we giving away? 200
200
points.
Well done, Late
Oh,
Lovely.
fabulous.
So did you get? So, are you keep clicking it? Come on, click again, because we love the confetti button.
Woo!
Yay! June won.
Yay!
'Cause
Right.
it is our last show.
Yes,
So
so-
check out your baskets.
Yeah, check out those baskets and please do make sure you're back bright and early because, we've got a fabulous,
Lovely day
brand
tomorrow.
new My Craft Studio download coming up at 8 o'clock. It is gorgeous. Gosh, we've got tons. And one of my absolute all-time favourites, nesting dies, are back. They're coming back later on today, and something else. Make your own moulds. Oh, it's going to be amazing tomorrow. Make sure you tune in bright and early, 8 a.m. Be there or be square, as I always say. Have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for your company today. And we'll see you again bright and early tomorrow. Take care.